Hey, what's up, Cedar, and welcome back to Campfire Spooky Stories. So, we're with the red guy today. The fourth. Okay. Okay, let me just remove my face off the screen. There we go. That's better. So, did I read 40? Yes, I already read 403. How about Medic? I already read Medic. How about noises? Did I read noises? No, I don't think we have. Okay, let's go with noises. The first story we have for today is noises. Okay, god damn it. Why do I need to keep moving my face? Okay, here we go. She was holding his hand tightly when he heard a noise coming off the shadows. Next, beyond the ring cast from the solitary light above, could only see darkness. She must have sensed his sudden distress as she placed her hand against her chest. Again, a noise. It sounded closer this time. They weren't alone in this part. Her heart was racing now to match his. He didn't speak as to hear better and gave her a look. Her eyes were wide open now. She must have heard it too. The noise came again. Something was moving in the bushes. The glint of eyes caught the light for just a second. She turned to meet her stare. She must have seen it too. The noise of rustling leaves and movement came again as it came into the light. The cat stopped and studied them for a second before it re-entering the darkness. Oh, it was just a cat. He sighed with relief and tightened his grip on her throat as he slid the knife from her chest. Okay, that took a dark turn. Her grip slackened, and he smiled as he watched the light extinguish from her eyes. Okay, I thought that there was gonna be a murderer, but I didn't think that those two would be the murderer and the victim. I thought the cat was the murderer or something. Okay, this is getting good. This is getting very disturbing. Sit back, relax, grab some snacks, grab a blanket, get cozy as we dive deeper into some spooky stories. It is still, after all, Spooktober. No, we haven't yet. So the second story, it's called Dolls. I'm going to stop you right there before I press any further. I don't like dolls. They're creepy. They're basically creepy. That's it. They're creepy. And I don't know why girls like them so much. I know what you're thinking. Aren't Funko Pops and the things on my back considered as dolls? Yes, they do. But they don't look creepy. Okay? As a child, I was always quiet. And my conversations with others would always end up awkward. Because of that, I always preferred to be alone growing up, which probably explains my strange obsession with toys. Being as an old man as I am, they never talk, they just stare. This is creeping me a bit because my room right now is filled with toys, and yep, they never talk, they just stare. I have to say though, being alone in an apartment full of figurines can be creepy sometimes. Oh boy, I don't like where this story is going. Yeah, my figurines won't kill me, right? Right? Oh boy. However, being with my girl for almost 2 years, she understands my obsession well. Oh, you have a girlfriend. Good for you. But with this much, she would probably be shocked when she first sees them. Why would she be shocked? Toys are cool. Yes, figurines, especially when they are in their mint condition or pristine condition, right? I wouldn't mind seeing an apartment full of toys. That night, she was more than excited to see my house. See, I told you, there's nothing wrong. Unless, of course, those toys are murdering psychopaths. As we approached the door, she could barely contain her excitement. I would be excited too because it's an apartment full of toys. So, without further delay, swing the front door open. Make yourself at home, I say to her. It's kind of messy. But it's more comfortable than it. Her face was in shock, then absolute terror as she started to scream. I tried to calm her, but it just got worse. I was puzzled. Is she afraid of my toys? I'm guessing they're Furbies. Murdering Furbies. I understand, it's a bit strange, but is it that horrifying? I take a quick look in my house, but there's nothing horrific. I had to calm her down, as the neighbors were starting to come out. With a quick impulse, I quickly drag her into my house as I try to ease her mind. Her screaming just got louder and louder. At this point, I had no choice but to put my hand over her mouth. She watched me in terror with tears rolling down her face. I turned around and they were all staring at me as well. I am alone again. I place her doll on the top shelf above all the others I have deep. Her look made me feel depressed, so I made it face the wall until I was able to get over it. Those were not cool action figures. So it would seem that I'm safe from my toys and I don't need to look over my shoulder that much because I'm not talking about Child's Play Chucky here. Okay, third story. What do we have? Did we read Windows? We've read Windows. How about Angel? The third story is called Angel. A few years ago, a married couple decided they needed a break. So they wanted to head out for a night on the town. They called their most trusted babysitter. When the babysitter arrived, I think I know where this is going. The two children were already fast asleep in bed. So the babysitter just got to sit around and make sure everything was okay with the children. Sounds easy enough. Later that night, the babysitter got bored and went to watch TV. But she couldn't watch it downstairs because they did not have cable downstairs. The parents didn't want children watching too much garbage. Wait, what? Cartoons are great. It's one of the main reasons why I learned how to speak in English. Just watching a bunch of Cartoon Network shows. Yep, that's about it. So, she called them and asked them if she could watch cable in the parents' room. Of course, the parents said it was okay. But the babysitter had one final request. She asked if she could cover up the angel statue outside the bedroom window with a blanket or cloth because it made her nervous. The phone line was silent for a moment, and the father who was talking to the babysitter at this time said, "Take the children and get out of the house, and we'll call the police. We don't own an angel statue." The police found both of the children and the babysitter slumped in pools of their own blood. They died 3 minutes before the call, and no statue was found. Doctor Who? You know, the enemies of Doctor Who, the moving angels when you're not looking at them. Basically like that SCP, I forgot its number. You know the SCP, the statue that moves when you're not looking? Yeah, basically it. Oh, creepy.
You. What? It's in there! It's in there!
Oh, god damn it, I forgot. Is this okay? Is my face okay? Let me just check. BRB. It's fine. Oh crap, I forgot. I forgot to move my face when reading Angel and Dolls and Angels. Oh crap. Sorry about that. Okay. This is a fourth story. It's called Father Figure. My father's footsteps ringing distant from the wall or hall as my lullaby when I was younger. In the dead of the night, when my back was turned to the door, I would hear the familiar padding of his white and gray socks colliding with the hardwood floor outside my bedroom. The door would open, and a thin cascade of golden light streaming from where it had come from would land across my bed. The sound of his footsteps would become softer now, muffled by the plush white carpeting settled along the ground. And upon my forehead, his hand would gently push my bangs away, and his lips would press tenderly to my skin at times. I would turn my head to face him. My sleepy gaze would meet his, and in the darkness, his pearl teeth would shine in a warm smile, and I would smile in return. I couldn't understand why. At 14 years old, his nightly visits ceased. Upon asking my mother about this, she turned to me, gaze softened and lips parted just enough to emit tender words. Well, she stated softly, as you get older, you see ghosts less and less. That was not creepy at all. That's just sad. Because a girl just lost her father and the ghost is still there, looking after her, giving her good night kisses. Yeah, it was not creepy at all. A story about longing for a dead loved one. Cue Oh Danny Boy music. Come on, future me, go.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside.
Okay, we haven't read Bad Idea yet, so let's go. This is the fifth and final story for this video. It's called Bad Idea. Every time you exhale, a little bit of your soul escapes. Seriously? Why didn't I die then? You lied to me, story. Luckily, you almost always inhale it back before anyone else gets to it. Almost. Ever fucked up a mirror with your breath? Don't do that. Oh, and that's it. Okay, there you have it. That's all the time I have for this video. That last one was a bit silly. But anyway, if you want more contents like this, give me subs, give me likes, and give that bell a ring in the nuts. And I'll see you seekers in my next video. Bye bye.